of Shag. As you know, Shaggy is one of the most powerful beings in the known multiverse. He's killed trillions. No. Quadruple billions. He's killed more people than Joe Mama. Let that sink in. But have you ever wondered how he began to gain this power? Long ago, there were 4 alien tribes. The first was power. They were powerful, I guess. I don't fucking know. The second was mind. They were smart. They're fucking nerds. The third was sight. They were fucking hawks or something. And then the other 2 are fucking, I don't know. The rest of them are smell and taste. I don't fucking know. So one day, 4 people of the village tribes fuck each other. It was crazy, bro. And 1 child is born. And I think you can guess who it is. They named him Shaggy, later known as Shaggy, the all-powerful. So, Shaggy grew up in a normal life, never realizing the power he held within. One day, Shaggy, while transporting hay to his village, stumbled upon a mysterious cave he has never seen before. It looks old and ruined. He decides to explore. He thinks he's strong enough to take on anything that's inside. Cyclopses, orcs, golems, whatever. He's strong enough. He wields his iron sword and mines at night, which is something you should never do. Which is, like, Shaggy, don't mine at night. Okay, so he starts mining, right? And there's this one block in the very center of the cave he's in. Well, it's a cave, I guess. And he breaks it because he was wondering what's inside of it. And then an evil demon comes inside him. He can feel the power rejoicing within his veins. He can feel it within. He falls to the floor, waking up 5 days later. He's now in the center of his own village, destroyed and on fire. He looks for anyone. No one's there. He finds one thing: his mother's wedding ring. That is the story of Shaggy. But there's more. He starts hearing voices within his head. They always say, "You're the one who did it. It was your fault," and such things like that. And he didn't think it was his fault because, I mean, he didn't do that. He didn't do it. But little did he know, the evil demon came inside him. Okay. Fast forward 10 years. Shaggy has set up a camp. He has 3 pet wild boars. He breeds them for food. He has a fire. Life's going pretty good. But he can't get rid of the voices. The voices are the one thing that keeps him sane. The one thing that talks to him. That's when one of the voices says something new. "I I can give you this power, it says. So he talks to it within his mind. He says, how do I obtain your power? The evil demon shows himself within his imagination. So, they talk about fucking cupcakes, good cupcake recipes for a year. Yeah, they talk about good cupcake recipes for about a year, and then Shaggy gets annoyed. He's like, when the fuck are we gonna stop talking about cupcakes and learn how to give me this power, bruh? So, many years go on. Weeks become minutes, become hours, hours become days, days become weeks, weeks become months, months becomes years. Fast forward 10,000 years. Shaggy is frozen in a block of ice. That's how he was sustained this long. When he's finally thawed when summer comes, his mind is melted with the demon. Because when he's unconscious, the demon can take over. Being unconscious for that long, the human body can forget which is its original soul. The demon now has full access to his body at all times, not just when he's sleeping. So Shaggy forgets the name Shaggy. He goes by the name Shaggy, later known as Shaggy, Devourer of Worlds. But as soon as he starts destroying universes, stars become planets, planets become galaxies, galaxies become multiverses. He begins destroying entire multiverses with a snap of his fingers. The scientists on Earth C1729292 are worried. He's on a direct flight path with their planet. They don't know what to do. They think, we're fucked! But one man arises to the challenge. Beanos. He assembles a team filled with the best of the best. Number one on the team to take down the almighty Shaggy, Waluigi, Super Saiyan. Goku is too expensive, but forget it. Waluigi, Super Saiyan. Walter. And Big Chungus. He was retired, but after learning about how his planet was gonna be destroyed, he was like, alright, it's time to fight. So, Beanos, Waluigi, Walter, and Big Chungus head for the ruins. Oh yeah, if you're wondering, the ruins are his the clan villages, the things I talked about in the beginning. That shit. The place where it all started. Shaggy lands back on his home planet at last. Shaggy's consciousness seeps through, falling to the ground in a weak whimper of a daze. Then the demon comes back. That's when shit goes down. Walter charges in for his main attack, the Walter Wungle, and hits it. Little did he know, it was a clone. Now, There are tens upon thousands of Shaggies, all staring them dead in the eyes. Walter retreats back to his fellows. Waluigi uses Kamehameha. He takes out 7 of them. Didn't even dent them. They were replaced as soon as he did anything. Beanos snaps 3 times. Nothing happens. It does not affect him. Shaggy is standing there, laughing, now with glowing red eyes. The only one that's real has the red eyes, they say to each other. The one with red eyes approaches them. He starts to levitate. Big Chungus is reading manga. He's reading Demon Slayer manga. And then he realizes, oh fuck, he's about to laser. So he moves everyone out of the way. Waluigi uses Kamehameha once again on the red-eyed one. But it reflects back, striking him in the chest. Bleeding out on the ground, Waluigi has nothing to do but suffocate due to blood loss. That's 1 out and 1 less for Shaggy. Shaggy also walks up to Walter and punches him, I guess. Yeah, he punches Walter. Walter is sent flying back. 3 mountains were destroyed because of the impact. Walter finally stops. They can hear a howl and then silence. Walter is down. It's down to Beanos and Jungle. This is down to the wire. Shaggy has not been even touched yet. Beanos, using all power of the Infinity Stones, punches him directly in the jaw. Nothing happens. Shaggy also flicks him to the ground. Big Chungus has been knocked down by the wind of the flick. He's about to punch. Shaggy's about to punch both of them at the exact same time. But suddenly, a hero stands. LeBron James appears out of the mist. He starts flying. He uses clones of himself to beat the fuck out of Shaggy. And then Walter comes back out of the mountain, limping, covered in blood, but alive. Walter's back in, baby! He sees LeBron James and thinks to himself, this is it. We're in the end fuck now. And then the Ender Dragon shows up because Ender Dragon shows up, punches Shaggy, gets disintegrated because he had kill aura on. Then, out of nowhere, Walter is shot from the back. The Shaggy they were fighting all this time disappears into a cloud of dust. It was a clown. Apparently, from the mountain behind them, Shaggy 360 no-scoped Walter with aimbot and killer on. Walter falls once again. This is where it starts. LeBron James punches the ground so hard it begins to quake, opening up a ravine. Shaggy falls in, forgetting he could fly. Because, I don't know. I can't think of any other way to get him down there. And then, right as he thinks he cannot be hurt by fall damage, the host of the game turns fall damage on as he's falling. Shaggy takes massive damage from the fall. He's on 2.5 hearts. Will they really take him out? LeBron James falls to ground. That punch took all his power. He's now just LeBron James. He falls and dies of... He drowned. He drowned in sorrow of losing his power. Makes sense. Next. But that LeBron James also is not who he seems. It was a transformation. It wasn't LeBron James at all. It was Shrek. Donkey comes out of his ass. And so does Puss in Boots. The three of them team up and kick Shaggy's ass. Shaggy teleports away to a different multiverse, screaming, "No thanks to those meddling kids." They are sure they will see Shaggy again. They are scared for their lives, for their families, for their planet. So basically they're just fucking scared. Pussy! And that